Hi, I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of today's newsletter is going to be how I successfully reattracted my ex using 3% Man principles. So, this particular email obviously is a success story, and he shares. I did one email in the past for him. He said it was about a year ago. And so, about a year later, she started reaching back out on social media. He didn't do anything. She commented on one of his posts. He hearted the message. And then after the fact, she messaged him directly, which is, I write about that in the book. And obviously, I discuss this in 7 Principles Get an X Back. This is just how women start to come back. And some guys will say, well, an ex is an ex for a reason. Well, guys that say that, you're either guys with no game or it's a guy that was dating a girl and he don't want her back. But most men have had the experience. They started dating somebody they really liked, and she seemed to be really into him at first. But then after 2 or 3 weeks, she starts to fade away, maybe ghosts him, friend zones him, says she's met somebody else, and then just disappears. And the average guy, before they come across my work, typically has talked and texted a lot of women who like them out of liking them. And so if you're in a situation like that, like where this guy was, where they screwed the pooch, realized they made mistakes and drove her away, they want another chance. And so this email newsletter is for you. So he says, hi, Coach. How you doing? Obviously doing well. Thank you. Let me start off by saying I love the humor in your videos, especially the robot impression. I was actually having some drinks with an old high school buddy last night. We got together for a happy hour. He was down visiting. And I was actually doing the robot about something. And he was laughing. And I do that in person sometimes. I don't even remember what we were talking about, but somebody was acting like a robot. And I was making fun of it. It usually gets a laugh. I thought I'd drop you an email to share a recent success story that I've had. Last year, you did a premium membership video for me called He Wasn't Her Boyfriend, He Was a Bi-Monthly Booty Call. After that video, she did reach out after a few weeks, but quickly bailed again. Roll on to this year. I've been out dating new women. No one who knocked my socks off, but some good, easy, fun women to help develop my skills. Well, that's the important thing. The idea is when you're in no contact and you're away, you want to get better. That way, if she does re-engage at a later date, like in this case, a year later, you want her to find a better, more confident, more together man whose game is tight and you're not making all the mistakes that you used to do in the past. It's a man's job to always grow and evolve to the next level. I also reconnected with my best friend from school and joined a strongman training group and met new buddies. I also read the book a couple more times, not exactly sure how many times altogether, but we are now talking double figures. Well, that's good. So you took it seriously. That's the important thing. I've been living for myself and posting my stories to social media, mainly just content involving being out with friends, competing in strength athletics, and some improvements I have recently undertaken. All this whilst remaining in no contact with my ex. I assumed it was over and was moving on. I then noticed a few months ago that my ex was starting to like my social media posts. Well, that's what typically starts to happen. They just start liking your posts and watching your stories again. And then when nothing happens, they start to come back. That was my stomach growling. It's getting close to lunchtime. However, I did not respond to this or make any effort to contact her. This happened 3 times with no response. Then around 3 months later, she liked and commented on a post, which I just liked her comment. So typically what happens if they're involved with another guy, they're dating another guy, and it's looking like it's not going to work out or a breakup's going to happen, that's what they start doing. They start liking your posts, watching your stories, and like in this case, boop, she disappeared again. Well, if she disappeared again, well, maybe things started looking up and like they were going to turn around with whoever she was involved with. And so she disappeared for another 3 months. And now she came back, and now she's making a comment. I watched a video that you had done about exes liking your posts, and then unless it was direct contact, It means nothing and not to respond. Yeah. If she posts something on a story or on your social media, just heart the comment. Because she knows your number. If she really wants to see you and is really interested, she'll call you, she'll text you, she'll message you in a DM on a social media app. The next week, she sends me a text with a photo attached saying that the photo reminded her of me and that she just thought she would send it to me spontaneously. See how that works? They don't say, hey, I'm thinking about dating you again, or I'd like to hook up. They don't say anything like that. They just kind of reach back out because they know if you're interested, you're the man, you'll make something happen. We started chatting, and I said to her it was good to hear from her and that as she happened to be driving past my place the next day, she should pop in to say hi, which she did. No bedroom Olympics, as it had been a year apart, and she was literally just popping past to collect her children. We did manage a kiss and a cuddle, though. Well, that's so nice and that's so lovely. Within 15 minutes of leaving, she texted me to say she had a good time and that it was good to see me. I said she should come over and make a meal together and bring a bottle of wine for the weekend after next, and she instantly agreed. So we put the date off in the future. Maybe he wasn't available. Maybe he was, but he was just putting it off in the future to give her more time to think about him and to wonder about him and to think about the kiss and the cuddle they shared. So, see, scarcity creates value, and look what happens next. The next day, she phoned me saying she couldn't wait that long to see me and that she has a babysitter for that weekend planned as it was her Christmas party from work. She was unsure whether she wanted to go but had no other plans. I invited her over as I was free too, and she ended up staying the night, and we hung out, had fun, and hooked up 3 times. See how that works? He put her off in the future. He's going way slower than she is, and she got frustrated, probably because she's on the rebound, because she probably broke up with whoever she was with, and she wanted to get together. She didn't want to wait. She didn't want to potentially lose him to somebody else. After she left, she then messaged me saying that she was also free the next day, so again, I invited her over, and we hooked up. See how that works? Since then, she's been blowing my phone up, leaving bits at mine, and then stated she is not looking for friends with benefits and wants to be exclusive. I jokingly said that she needed to buy me extra Christmas presents as I would be missing out on all the gifts the other girls would be buying. She laughed and agreed and then told me all her desires in the bedroom are being fulfilled and wanted to submit to me and let me take the lead. See what happens when you act like a man? They trust you, they feel safe, and they want you just to be the man, handle everything, and submit to you like it says in the Bible. She's now asked to meet my friends and family, which by coincidence is my birthday party this weekend, so it seemed a natural way to do so. It definitely looks like she's on the rebound. So she's replacing the intimacy she had with the Chad Thundercock or whoever it was with you. And that's why it's just better, let her do all the reaching out, do all the pursuing exactly like it says, and 7 principles get an X-Pack. She's invited herself to stay over Friday and Saturday night to cook my birthday meal and has a special breakfast planned. Well, that's nice. That's so lovely. The advice you give is spot on. No chasing or begging. Just wait until they reach out, which they probably will. And then you can give them the space to miss you. All the best, Bob. Well, congratulations. It was a year and a half probably. Success story, reattracting somebody you drove away. But when she came back, your game was tight. You were sharper than James Bond, my man. So congratulations. Send us another email down the road. Let us know how things progress with this lady. So if you got a question or challenge and you'd like to get my help, go to understandingrelationships.com. Click the coaching tab at the top of your screen on any page of my website and book a coaching session with yours truly. If you haven't already signed up for our exclusive premium members only content, in the video description of this video, there are links to join on YouTube, or you can join on Spotify or our website, understandingrelationships.com. Just click the plans tab when you get there, or the link that's in the video description below. And the good news is with our website, you can do a 7-day free trial to check out all the great content and extensive content library you get for being a premium member. And if you choose an annual plan, you can get a 25% discount at the end of the 7-day free trial. So go to understandingrelationships.com, click the plans tab, and sign up for a free trial. And until next time, I will talk to you soon.